The fourth area of the seven pillars of servant leadership is the ability to collaborate. A Get the exact wording, a compassionate collaborator. One of the things that I personally enjoy the most about administrative positions is having the ability to bring people together, most of the time to solve a problem with it, but also bring people together to make things better with it. Uh, in uh, in the K-12 world, when I was a principal or a superintendent, that was bringing people from across the school district together with it. At a higher ed level, it's those in the community and those on campus. Again, either when there's a problem that we need to resolve, or to dream a little bit and develop plans to carry those goals out and meet those goals.
Hi, my name is Jorge Zapata. I'm the division chair for the agriculture department at Crowder College. Part of the things that we do at the ag division is to continuously look for ways that we can give back to the community. And we were traveling through Texas during one of our travel seminars and went down through the Corpus Christi area, down through the valley. And our students fell in love with the folks, with the people, with just that lifestyle down there. And so when Hurricane Harvey came through, we understood that there was a need. And so we decided to do a servant leadership trip down there to help the farmers and ranchers that needed anything from debris cleaned up to fences rebuilt. We had a project that we had identified with some folks that had been they've been told that, hey, we're going to make it out there. We're going to make it out there. And this gentleman had kind of given up hope that anybody was going to make it out there to help him rebuild his entire fence for his ranch. And so that's where we started. We took 26, 27 students down there, 2 vanfuls, drove 14 hours and stayed on the floor in a church and got to know people. That was the compassion that we felt from the folks that were down there. We saw people from Lubbock, Texas, from Abilene, from other parts of the state, and from other parts of the region there, and we got to visit with them. And what is it that you guys are doing? They were clearing debris, but it felt very community based. Like it didn't matter where we were from or what. Actually, they got a kick out of it. They said, well, you guys drove 14 hours to come help us. And that was something that our students just beamed. They beamed when they said, yeah, we came down there to help you because we're all in this together. And especially ag folks, the ag community is small. And so what we wanted to do was let them know that we were thinking about them and that we understand that, especially after us with our like Joplin tornado, we had such an outpouring of compassion from people around the country that we just thought it was time to pay that forward. I told the students when we got there, it's like, we're not leaving this place until we get it done. And so we were the first ones there. We would get to tell you about the gentleman that he was an old Vietnam veteran. And like I said, I think he'd been told quite a few times that help's coming, and help never showed up. And so the first day we were there, he was a little bit grouchy. He's like, okay, bunch of Midwest kids, sure, you're here to help. And we busted our tail that day, and he was still grouchy at the end of the day. And he said, and he fed us MREs, and I think that he thought he was going to break us. And so we took it as a challenge because I told the students, like, let's beat him here in the morning. Because we said, we'll see you in the morning. He's like, sure, that's what they all said. And so 5 a.m., the crack of the sun was coming up, and we were there waiting for him. And he was impressed the second day. He's like, oh, you made it back. And he was still kind of grouchy the second day. By the third day, though, he was laughing and cutting up with us and showing the students how to use different equipment that he had. And by the end of the day, and by the end of the week, we could tell that it was a marked change in him. There was a marked change in our students. The folks that we were helping were just so impressed with our students. And that was one of the best parts to see, was to see our students laugh and beam and talk and work so hard to try to help somebody that they probably will never meet again, never see again. We're all servant leaders at one point or another, whether you open a door for somebody or that you donate canned goods, or you help with fundraising, or you give the local charity $5. We're all doing something together to be servant leaders for our communities to be better. Some of us just happen to have some means and some abilities with, like, I have a work group that is ready to do something. But we're all leaders in some aspect. So if you have an idea, do it. We have people that are willing to make it happen. We have the hearts of these students. I think that sometimes we discount our young people as far as where their priorities lie. And if you actually got to know some groups of students, and I'm not going to brag on our ag people, I think our ag folks still have their feet on the ground and they understand what it's like to have community. Community is not just a locale. Community is a idea, and the ag community can pull together from different parts of the country and help people. I think that that's the takeaway from this.